Hello and welcome back. I am Mondef, of course. It shouldn't surprise you that as a gamer I like playing other games other than just Minecraft, although Minecraft is pretty awesome. This game is Towns, a very different game from Minecraft. It shares some similarities. The world's a little bit blocky and you have to dig mines and things like that, but you control a whole group of people instead of just having yourself. This is a game in beta development, so in the lower right corner you can see we're in version 10b, but we're going to go ahead and jump in. They have all the different type of maps. These are basically different like biomes you can live in. I'm just going to live in a normal world. Call this my LP world. Check. I've played a couple practice rounds just to get the game back underneath my hands here. I bought this quite a long time ago, but I haven't played it until just a couple days ago. Again, I played it when I first bought it, for quite a bit actually. But we're going to start by just chopping down a bunch of trees here. And this here is wild wheat. We're going to want wild wheat wherever we can find it. There's some more. Oops, right here. Harvest that. Harvest that. I want to get a basic renewable food source going right at the beginning here. That way I don't have to worry about my townspeople starving to death, because that's no good. The point of the game really is just to take the people that you have and help them survive and thrive out here in the wilds. Build them a town or a city. It's got a pretty cool lake there. It's neat. Of course we will build buildings, but we need to get some basic stuff taken care of first. So we're going to assign some zones. This is where they'll do carpentry. This is where they'll do masonry. We'll also have them do some baking here, and we need to give them a place to eat. These are all just the basic places for them to work from. And they need some basic utilities. Let's see if I can... The carpenter's benches first. That goes, of course, in the carpentry area. I'm having them build 3. Because each of these benches can only be used by one townie at a time, so having more than one allows you to have more than one townie doing carpentry at a time. So here they're making those for me. Once they've got those down, we'll have them build 3 wood detailers. And we also need this mason's bench, which requires the wood detailer. Okay, so we'll wait on that. We also need a baker's table, so we can make those now. Alright, we also need this baker's oven, which you can see there requires the mason's bench. So we gotta wait for the detailers to be made so we can make the mason's bench. Does the wood detailer require stone? It does, it requires stone. So here's some stone sticking out of the ground. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. By scrolling the mouse I can go up and down in layers, and I can find where this starts so that we can mine out, make sure we get the whole formation out of the way here. And that would be the ground, okay. That should hopefully give us enough stone to get started. Actually, let's go ahead and chop down this piece here too. Go here to this layer and we'll just mine, and then we go down a layer and tell them to mine that, and go down a layer, and that's the ground, okay. So that should hopefully provide us with enough stone to get basics covered and started. We are going to need quite a bit of stone pretty early on, but... Oh, they got all that stuff done, good. Alright, perfect. Let's have them build baker's ovens. Baker's ovens? Oh, mason's benches. These guys. There we go. Let's see, what else can we build? Wood, we don't have any bones yet. A burner, I don't know what that's for. Ladders, traps, baker's ovens, an anvil, iron. So a bunch of this stuff requires a lot of stuff I don't have access to yet, so I think we're good there. I think we're good with that basic setup. Oh, let's have them go ahead and order up this baker's oven. There we go. Alright, that should give us all the utilities we need to make a farm. So I'm going to start a farm here. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, let's make it 8 by 8 maybe. 4, 6, and 8. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's go ahead and have them chop down these trees, get them out of the way. Just clear cut, you know. There we go. So they're going to till up this ground for us, and once they've done that, we're going to have them plant some wheat here, like here. I can only use strip at a time, it doesn't let me do a grid, so I'm gonna, as they finish each one of these lines, we'll go ahead and have them do that. take breaks and go get the wheat and plant them, which is good. We want the wheat planted and growing. We're gonna go ahead and have them gather the apple tree. Gather a little bit of some of the wild fruits out here because I'm a little bit concerned that they might get hungry. Oh, with that in mind, we have this dining room. We can furniturize it. Let's build some chairs and a table. There we go. Like that. They're back to doing that. Goodness. Good. Plant more wheat. And come on. Come on, Amelia. There we are. Good, good. So I think we're off to a pretty decent start here. Let's see if we can find any more wild wheat while they're working on that stuff here. Here's a piece. Harvest. Here's another one. Harvest. Now there are wild animals and things out in the wild that can hurt my townies. Like these are carnivorous plants. If my townies walk over that, they will take damage. So we want to stay aware of that going on. Let's go up a little bit. And is there anything on the mountainside? Doesn't look like it. Here's some right here. Where is it? Up a floor? Right there. There it is. Harvest that. And there also can be like wild, called like froggies and toadies and things. They're wild enemies that live out on the streets. Here's one. Here's one right here. Space to stop this. Oh, I gotta go down to his level. Just down like that. There we go. There's Froggy. See this Froggy? There's another one. Froggy, healthy. So we've got a bit of jungle space here where the Froggies live. So we'll make sure not to go over there quite yet. Because I don't want my townies to die. We're gonna have to arm them up with some basic armor before we go ahead and do that. So, yeah. Any more fruit trees we can gather? Oh, we got a bunch of fruit laying on the ground here. And raw pork sitting on the ground. That's interesting. I think we're pretty good. Pretty well set up. Let's order them to do some stuff because they're just standing around here. This menu on the left allows us to like automate certain things, tell them to always make sure we have certain things. So we're gonna have them gather, let's see, wheat. Where's the wheat? Is it in here? Here it is. Always harvest wheat. So I always want to make sure we have, let's see, 20 pieces of wheat laying around. And I want them to process that into flour. Well, that takes a mill. Let's go ahead and tell them to make 10 of these, but of course they can't yet until we make a mill. There's a mill utility. Mill. Stone, stone, stone. Hopefully we have the stone. We're gonna go ahead, let's build 3 of these. I don't know why, but I like working in 3s here. Everything's just gonna kind of be out in this wild space up until we get a little bit of mining set up and ready to go, and then we can start building structures and buildings and things for keep our townies safe from monsters that come out of the ground or from the jungle, or actually there are these things called sieges where monsters will just come in from the edge of the map. They'll just spawn somewhere on the edge of the map and then they'll come attack your townspeople. So we want to be protected from those once those things start happening. But do we have everything we need? We still have stone laying around. We still have wood laying around. This is good. Okay, good, good. You know what? Let's go ahead and make some containers. These barrels store stuff for us. You could also use these stockpiles where you say raw materials and you just say put them all here. But stockpiles are, in my opinion, they're pretty ugly. So I like using the barrels. They're neater. Let's see, a raw foods barrel. Let's go ahead and put that next to you there. And how about a prepared food barrel, and we'll just put them like this around the dining room. This is all temporary. We'll probably end up tearing all of this down at some point. But alright, it looks like they're making flour, which is great. What do we need? After we make the flour, we want them to... baking, probably? Baking bread. Bread's an easier thing to make because it only requires the flour. The rest of these require flours and pears, flours and bananas, and 75. They're not that much better. 85%, 75%. So they're a little bit better. Pears. We do have pears. We could make pear pies. I don't know that I want to set that up as a renewable source, though. I guess we could order a few of these to get made. Let's order 10 of these. I don't know how many pairs I have laying around. As long as we have pairs. I do want to make bread, though. By using the up and down on the left, you order them to make so many. So I'm telling them to make 10 of these. And then on the right, I'm telling them to keep this many on hand. So I'd like to go ahead and keep 20 pieces of bread on hand at all times. So you can see the order has gone up, make 20 bread. And if I don't have 20 bread, then it will maintain 20. My townies will try to make 20 pieces of bread. So that looks pretty good. I guess I need more wild wheat if I can find any in safe areas. There's another one. Nope, gotta scroll down to the level it's at. Harvest. The last time I played this game, the different levels didn't exist on the surface. So if you go back and look through the changelog history, you can get an idea of how long it goes when I played this game last. Alright, and there's that one. Harvest. I know it can be a little bit disorienting with me scrolling up and down. Hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Scroll back. Anything up on this mountainside? No. Here's one here on the back side. There. Harvest. This will just help them expand the wheat farm faster. The wheat farm will kind of self-perpetuate. Instead of turning the wheat into flour, you can take the wheat and replant it, and the original wheat seedling will stay there. So eventually they will fill this whole area out by themselves, but harvesting wild wheat just makes it not have to wait for growing. As long as we're sitting around, we might as well set up a renewable source of wood. So I'm going to go ahead and have them till a little bit of space here, because wood is a base resource that's very important in this game, so we do want to make sure we have a lot of wood laying around. Speaking of having wood laying around, let's go ahead and deforest this area. And like that, and let's get that one, let's get these. Don't want to cut down those fruit trees yet. We might still need the fruit. Fruit's a great, like, starting food. It's a terrible food source, just don't get me wrong, but it's easy. It's easy and it's renewable. You just leave the tree there, and occasionally you just tell it, yeah, harvest the tree, and then you'll have more fruit. Yeah, all right, so that's good. All right, then we can tell them to plant. Seems a little bit strange to say, oh, plant a tree, but that's the way you do it here. Plant trees like this, and there. And there, and they'll run around these little bushes. These are actually like tree seedlings, so they're gonna go around, pick up the bushes, and then plant them. So, oh, they're making. I guess they needed wood to make the barrels. So, as long as you need more wood, let's go ahead and do this and that. So, if you chop down this area, good. I'm doing okay. Doing all right. I know my normal LPs on Minecraft are 30 minutes, but I'm going to keep these short. We're going to keep them about 15 minutes, which means we're about out of time today. Which, that's alright. Hopefully you guys like this game. If you do, and you want to see me play more of it, click the like and leave a comment. I'm going to at least I'll play for an hour, so that'll be 4 episodes at least, and then I'll just kind of get your feedback. I'll still be playing the game regardless of whether you guys want to watch it. So, you know, I like this game, so I'm going to be playing it. The question is whether I spend my time recording and uploading it, or whether I just play for my own fun and don't record and upload it. But if you guys like it, I will go ahead and record and upload it. It's not that much more work for me, so all the better. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment or click the like button. I'd much appreciate it. I'm Mondef. I'll see you guys next time.